Okay, well, the lighting in my room is absolutely terrible. It really is. Gosh, wow, what an awful color that looks to be. Let me see, hold on. If I put this light on, oh no, that really bleaches it out. Well, it's actually a delightful color of green. Let's see, I don't know. Maybe if I move it, oh yeah, there you go. No, well, yeah, there you go. That's better. The plate is yellow. The soup is green. Yeah, you know me. I'm ridiculous. So, yes, the plate is yellow. The soup is green. Okay, you can see it now, right? Yeah, it's really actually a delightful. That's from the soup spoon reflecting in the whatchamacallit. So, yeah, okay. Well, this isn't the world's best camera phone anyhow. But, yes, it's a delightful color of green. As you can see, it's got a really nice consistency. It's not thick. It's really, if you ask me, right where a cream soup should be. I'll go ahead and I'll post the recipe. When I post this, it's actually pretty hot. Once it cools, it's going to be a little thicker. But I'm loving it. Tasty. Oh my God, when Miss Patsy tasted it, her eyes just bugged out of her head. She looked at me and she said, "Did you install an entire kitchen in that motel room of yours?" And I was laughing at her. I was like, no, honey. I just have a tiny little hot plate on a stand and the same refrigerator and microwave that you have here in your room. I don't know if I told you guys, Miss Patsy is an 80-year-old woman. She's been through a pretty hard life. She has a handicapped child. Well, he's not a child. He's an adult, but she raised him. He was handicapped for much of her life. I'm really not even sure what the issue is with him. I guess I could have pureed this a little more. I'm seeing a little bit of chunks of the green beans, but it's getting late and Miss Patsy needed to eat, so I kind of rushed through the end of this. And yeah, I am working with some interesting... Yeah, let's see. Should I show that? Oh, crap. I gotta get my sandwich off. Okay, done. Wow, okay. So, yes, we're having grilled cheese. That's wheat bread. It's not burnt. Anyways, grilled cheese with the soup. And, yeah, it really did come out quite lovely. It's very tasty. I did go a little bit heavy, I think, on the vegetable base. I did not use chicken stock. The recipe for this soup does call for chicken stock. You know me. I'm really not a fan of meat. So I bought the Better Than base, and let's see if I can reach it. Okay, yes, there we go. My refrigerator is right behind me. You wouldn't believe the little space I'm looking. Yeah, the Better Than base, Better Than bouillon rather, it's called. Vegetable base. I love. I do. They're all heavy on sodium, if you ask me. And this one is not as bad as bouillon, but this is a little salty. I don't know. I should have used a little less of the base. I guess I kind of went overboard. I was kind of rushing and just kind of threw everything in. I went like, oh, some of this. You know how I cook, if you know me. And, no matter how I do it, it always comes out yum. So this is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and post the recipe. It's real easy to do. It really is. And it's an awesome soup. And believe it or not, this can be a cold cream soup for the summertime, okay? It can be served either hot or cold. It's actually quite delicious cold. I know that sounds weird, but I'm telling you, it's really good. I've had it cold. So yeah, so lovely. Spices are tarragon, thyme. I've used garlic. Instead of putting onion in, which actually the recipe calls for leeks. And I would have used leeks if they had them, but they didn't. So I just used some, the powdered onion, those cubes I like. The Knorr cubes. Yeah, I just threw in some of those for the onion flavor. Stop your snotting. That's Mojito over there. He's smelling food, so he's snorting. Anywho, where was I? I'm sorry. So yeah, the onion, the Knorr onion cubes, tarragon, thyme, the Better Than bouillon base, fresh green beans. They were really beautiful too. They were really nice. bright green, beautiful. Then I made what I call a blank roux. That's really my made-up word for it. I don't think anybody else does, but it basically is just a plain roux. Some butter, melted, the flour whipped into it, and then I used half and half instead of milk to thin the roux, okay? And blended it in with the soup after using my immersible blender and bzzing the heck out of it. I don't think I forgot anything. Parsley, of course. Whenever I use garlic, it's also, I told you before, I've used some garlic powder. So whenever you use garlic, you always have to add parsley to counteract and countermand that garlic's effect on your stomach and the repeating on you. So there you have it. It's really that easy. It's that simple. Half and half, flour, butter, roux, green beans, tarragon, thyme, garlic. Normally it would be leeks. I would cook the leeks with the green beans, but not available. So use the cubes, which is basically the same thing as powdered onion. You could put fresh onion if you want. I mean, really, I'm working, you would not believe, like she said, I thought you had a whole kitchen down there when I tasted this soup. I can't believe it. And yeah, it's a little bit of a mess. I am a nervy bitch though. So I'm going to show you what I'm working with here. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm cooking on. Yeah, that's the dog's beds behind it. And then I have the little refrigerator and the microwave. I got my coffee pot set up on top of it, yada, yada, yada. But this is what I just cooked this on. I used the copper bowl to just blend a little more at the end and take out because I had a lot. So because I'm going away for a few days to Houston, and I want to leave some for Patsy. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. Back to the soup bowl. Yeah, I got nerve. My room is a mess. My countertops are loaded. When I cook, I always tell you, my ex-husband used to say, Tornado Tracy goes through the room. And yeah, that's kind of the way I do it. That's all there is to it. I mean, I work at it. And it comes out okay. But all right, this is already ridiculously long, 7 minutes, 27 seconds. Listen, dine us out. Bye.